It's my first time on a flight, so please, whatever I do, just don't take it too hard, okay? Hey guys, it's Sunrise here. Welcome back to Sunrise Diary. How you doing? Yeah, I know it's been a minute. Okay, I know I promised to give you content back to back. Now I'm in Lagos, but it's not been that easy. See, I was thinking I have all the time in the world, but it's been crazy. I don't have as much time as I think or I thought I'll have. And even when I do, there's noise everywhere. The classrooms are noisy, the hostels are noisy, so I can't even get myself to film. It's been crazy. Well, I have a solution now. I got into my friend's car. I tried to book the car since last week to use it for those videos. So guys, today I'll be sharing with you what it was like, traveling with an aircraft for the first time. Yes, it's no news that my recent trip to Lagos was the first time I was flying to anywhere all in the world. Yeah, and first of all, that's because I don't travel that much. And secondly, because I am aerophobic. I have fear for aircraft. Yes. So that's because I even have fear for heights. Yes, I also have that. Let's not talk about the things I have fear for, because I have fear for a couple of things. But yeah, so I'm pretty much aerophobic, and then I don't even travel. Like, this is my fourth time in Lagos in almost 10. No, in almost not 10 now. 10 was the first time I came 10 years ago. 10 years ago was the first time I came to Lagos, but this is my first time in 4 years, and those are actually a very short trip. Just came for conferences and went back home, but I've been in Lagos for 5 weeks now. I'll tell you my Lagos experience in another video, in another sit down video, but let's talk about my flight experience. So now when I was coming to Lagos, I knew I wanted to fly. I knew I wanted to fly to Lagos this time around, because it's one of the things I put in my vision board, and I need to take it off my bucket list. So I booked my flight, that day. Some friends were already telling me, that you may have to jerk at some point, maybe doing takeoff and landing. This one, people just give me pep talks, or just put your head together and just keep your what's the word now? Like, expect whatever, expect the worst, do this. I told them, see, this is what I'm going to do. When I enter the aircraft, I'm going to stand and announce to everybody, it's my first time on a flight, so please, whatever I do, just don't take it too hard, okay? I really was going to do that, but of course I didn't, but I told my seatmates. Anyway, let's go back to the story. So I got to the airport in the company of my friends. It was a little bit of a mushy moment, the goodbyes and all of that. But anyway, I got to board, put my stuff. What even shook me, first of all, first thing that shook me was that my hand luggage, when I put it through the screening machine or something, they said, oh, you have cutlery in the bag. I was like, how? Wait. How do you know it was cutlery I have in the bag? Why are you so accurate? Like, you didn't say I have something metallic in the bag. You said I had cutlery. How do you know it's cutlery? Did the thing really, look into my bag? So the woman smiled at me. I was like, anyway, no wala. So I took it out, put it in my other luggage, and then came back, passed through the whole scanner or whatever it is again. So I sat down. After some time, I had to eat. I didn't eat before coming because I was careful not to eat something that will upset my stomach. But at some point, I got really tired. I got tired of, not eating. I got really hungry. So I got into a restaurant there and I just had something small, more and a drink. And I was okay. And in a couple of minutes, it was time for us to, get on. Wait. What does it mean to board? Board means getting on the flight, Abby. Okay. But when you pass through the screening room and then go to sit down waiting to board, so initially I was waiting to board, so now it was time to board, Abby. So we passed through all the processes, checked your passport, your FT, flight ticket, and everything. So we got into the aircraft. And first of all, let me tell you something. If you are enlightened, if you are exposed, you are exposed, and that's on period. Yes. It played out for me, because even with all of this what I was saying in my head, I was like, Sunrise, now only playing the fly for the first time, it doesn't mean you've not been going to places, you've not meeting people, you've not been doing stuff, you're just flying for the first time. So there's no need embarrassing yourself. Okay, so calm down and do what you have to do. I told myself, Omo, let's go there. So I got on the flight, sat down. Okay, I missed my seat. I was looking at the wrong number, so the air hostess directed me to one of the air hostesses, of course, directed me to my seat, and so I was in between people. So I sat down there and then I told them there were two elderly guys married, way older than I am. I told them, this is my first time on the flight, so please help me, assist me, tell me what to do. They were like, okay, no problem. So I set up my seatbelt, said, okay, adjust it here, then put it over you, that's all. Okay, at some point you have to turn off your phone. I said, okay. So when it was ready, the air hostess are the old hostesses. The air hostesses are just something else. Small thing announcement. I said, what? Let's just be quiet. They demonstrated the safety tips, how to protect yourself in case something goes wrong. And in my head I was like, hey, I'm a child of covenant. Nothing can go wrong. Not on this flight. I was speaking the blood of Jesus. I already prayed. I was just confident. I was like, not on the flight I am. Nothing will go wrong. But anyway, you're doing your job, so I got the tips, the wala. I was ready. I was born ready. So when it was time to take off, they made the announcements, tightening your seatbelts, stay calm, blah blah blah, about takeoff. I was like, okay. So we started. So I was looking through the window and I was just monitoring the whole thing. So I saw us, go run through the, what's that called again now? What's that place where the road the plane runs on before it ascends? What's that? Don't worry, I remember it and then I'll put it here. Okay. So we started that journey. I just noticed the way it was going, and then next thing we started going up. I knew I was still moving up. I was like, okay. After I started seeing the what's it called now? The earth, so to say, the buildings. Yeah, the buildings began to look tiny until we got into the cloud. But even from the cloud, I was looking very well. I was still seeing the land. I was seeing water. I was seeing the roof of buildings, but they were so tiny. And in my head I was like, now I understand my pastor says, when he says there's a map of Owerri, there's a map of Imo State, there's a map of Nigeria, there's a map of Africa, and there's a map of the world. Guess what? If you're looking for Isialambad, my local government area, in the map of the world, you may never see it because it's going to be very tiny, or it may not even be there at all. So I noticed that day because the buildings, everything became so tiny, like really, really tiny. Of course, I'm onto the point where I couldn't see anything again. So here's what I noticed: there's gallop in the space. So I'm wondering, what's causing the gallop? Are there bad roads there? Are there potholes there? Why is it good? What's the problem? But then at some point on the flight, my ear began to wuzzle. I don't know, that's onomatopoeia now, wuzzle. So it was just all over the place. It was itching, and then when I bend it, somehow it pains me, but there was just this noise inside of my ear, and I had to tell my seatmate. At some point they asked me, how are you doing? You see, it's not that difficult, right? I said, yeah, it's not, I'm cool. And so they said, I just said, but just for my ears are hurting. They said, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. It's the, I think he said it was the engine or something, I don't know, because I was close to the wing of the plane. Yeah, I was close to the wing of the plane. He said I was going to be okay. So he said, okay, next time just put an earpiece in your ear or something, it's going to help you. I said, okay. So that was how I felt, the only thing I know I experienced on that flight. And so when it was time to disembark, when it was time to land, so made an announcement, and then we started landing gradually, and then I started seeing the roof of buildings. It became clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer until we landed, and then not even until landed. It became clearer and clearer until it became very clear. We're like almost on the same level with the buildings and the trees and everything. And I knew that okay, our bomb of not reached ground. We've gotten to the ground. And so when we eventually landed, it was time to disembark. I scanned the corner. They were giving us our snack box. I was like, why would we not chop the snacks inside the plane? Why do you have to give it to us, as we disembarked? Why? I said, no wala. I took the snacks box. Then we got on this mini whatever it was. It wasn't really a bus. I don't know what they call it. I didn't even find the name. But if I do, I'll put it here. Right? If I find out the name of that thing we got into, I'll put it here. But it was more like a bus, sha. But they have enough seats anyway. I almost stood though. Did I even stand? I was not perching somewhere. Anyway, now got to another part of the airport where we waited for our luggage. Okay, while I was waiting for my luggage, I now open the snacks box. Maybe I'll show you the picture somewhere. If you watch that video, you see what it was. But I'll just put a picture or a video here if find it again. I'll put it here to tell you what was in very unnecessary things. I was like, what's this? What is this? I beg. What is it? If you don't know, you're just not giving me anything at all. What's this? But I sure took it. I mean, it's my money. Excuse me. I took it because it's my money. Yeah. So got my luggage. As God will have it, I met this woman, you know, at the Owerri airport, and where we just got along. He says, okay, don't worry, my husband coming to pick me, so when he comes, we'll just pick you alongside and maybe stop you somewhere where you can find a way to score. I was like, okay, thank God for sending me this woman, because it's going to really make my journey easy. So when we got our luggage, we located the husband, and then we got out of the airport. Yeah, but here's the thing that that happened to me. You know, when they said, usually it's 45 minutes. So when the hostess said we were about to land, in my head I was like, why? I was really exhausted before I even got on the flight. It was a very what's the word now? Very, very taxing week for me. You know, I had to pack, move things. I was even moving houses at the time. So many things, just a lot of things. I'm telling you, a lot of things to deal with. So I was tired, and in my head I was like, let me just sit down and rest for some time. Now I knew it was 45 minutes, but in my head I was just wishing that it would be like up to 2 hours. So when they said we were about to land, I was angry. I was like, all this money I paid just down at my landing, I beg, what's this now? Then I was like, I was just taking a bus, like one of the good transport companies, in Owerri, and I didn't sleep. I know sleep for at least 4 hours before I get to my location. And rest my nerves, because I was tired. So I was like, I bet this thing is too fast, Joe. That's how I felt, but it's okay. But it doesn't mean I won't still go by road on long trips, because the experiences are different. And yes, if I have to travel next time, when I know I've been stressed out, I might just go by road so I can get enough sleep time, depending on what I am going to be doing at my destination, like when I get to my destination rather. So if I'm going straight to work, then let me sleep so when I wake up I have some energy and face work. But if I'm going to still relax, no wala, I can just fly and then go and relax when I get to where I'm going to. I don't know if you get my point, Sha. I don't know if that makes sense. Whatever, Sha. But guys, yeah, that was it. It was a beautiful experience, honestly. And Dana Air, they were nice to us, because I spoke with my other friend who used another airline to get to same location, to school, and she said they didn't give them anything at all. So for giving me that tiny snacks, no while I wanna try. Thank you for treating us well. Thank you very much. So that'll be all, guys. That's it about this video. Tell me if you liked the content. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment in the comment box, and you could suggest more video ideas to me. See, the truth is I really want to put out back-to-back content, but I have a little bit of constraints. If it's not the noise or location, it's storage issues and all of that, just a lot of things, Jerry. But guys, I promise you I will get a hang of this very soon. Yeah, and if there are contents you like me to put out, please tell me about them. Okay, tell me about them, because see, I've carved the space on this YouTube. I'm sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. Okay. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed my chit chat about my first time on an aircraft. Till I come your way next time, remaining God bless you. I love you so much. Mwah. Subscribe. Yeah.